To all those who thought I was done talking about mental health, please listen up because I will not be silent on this topic. This is a topic that needs to be discussed. There are so many going through this, so many dealing with this, and so many that don't know how to come forward and deal with any of these situations. If I can do my little part of having an episode come out weekly, have my own series to hopefully help at least one person out by situations that I've been through from some firsthand experience and other guests I may have in the future that have experiences, then I will definitely continue to do my part. I will not be silent. I will keep speaking on this, for it is important and it is important to me. Please enjoy today's lesson on mental health, and please check on your people always. Never know what they are going through. Be blessed. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Welcome back to Lawn Dude Unearthed. This is Micah, owner of Lawn Dude Lawn Maintenance LLC. Your host for the right now, sun is setting, it's evening, going into night, morning, midday, afternoon, you know what I mean? Any time of day that you listen to this podcast, I always appreciate it. I know I say that every time, but I love to get the flowers while you're still here, while we're all still here. Which brings me on this topic. Sitting here at my son's practice right now. If you don't hear the baseball bats hitting the baseballs in the background, well, if you do hear, rather, that's what it is. You know, this real time right here. Cannot make this up. Topic on today for your mental is getting flowers while we're still around to be able to smell them. And if you haven't noticed, every time I say that, I have to pause and just kind of think about that, because that hits deep whenever I hear that said. Pause. Because first of all, how you doing? How you feeling? How's your mental? And did you got to ask you this question, man? Am I allowed to ask y'all a question real quick? Can I ask this question? Did you check on your people, man? Because you got to check on your people. You never know what they're going through, man. Never know. Never know what struggle somebody's going through. Never know what pain someone is going through. Never know what challenges someone is having. Never know what kind of day someone is having. And if they're smiling in your face and seem like they're real happy, check on them too. Those are the ones that are probably going through something, but are trying to keep a smile on their face. They're trying to keep a smile on their face. I know one thing I do is, and if you heard my podcast a few weeks ago, this is something that Grandma always. I'm not even gonna say wanted me to do. This is her presence demanded that I do this every time I see her. Every time I call her on FaceTime. Smile. So you know what? In all situations, I smile. I smile. So I may be going through struggle. I may be going through challenges, and I'm still smiling. That's why I said those are the people you gotta check on. So this topic really cuts deep when it comes to me. This topic right here is telling those that you know, telling those that you love, telling those that you share a bond with that you appreciate them. Giving them the flowers while they can still smell them. I know for me and me personally, I can sit here and say it literally makes my day when people around me are winning. People around me are winning. I can't stand crabs in a barrel. Oh, what is he talking about with crabs in a barrel, man? What is he talking about? I'm going to explain that exactly right here, right now. Crabs in a barrel implies to when you're trying to climb to the top of the bucket and the other crabs are pulling you back in. Follow what I'm saying now? Your circle hopefully doesn't have any crabs in it. Hopefully there's no crabs in the barrel going on with y'all. So I'm saying all this right now simply because there are so many people out there that don't like to share the flowers with people while they can still smell 'em. Don't like to share the wins with their brothers and sisters. Don't matter if you guys are blood related or not. If one of my bros is winning, I'm winning. If one of my sisters is winning, I'm winning. If any of my family or friends are winning, I'm winning. If my kids are winning, oh my gosh. It almost feels like I'm the one out there winning. And I'm not talking about winning a game. I'm not talking about winning the lottery. I'm talking about winning in life. Whether that's finding Christ, whether that's giving your life to Christ, whether that's, you know, getting a promotion at a job, whether that's getting married or having some type of life event. All these are ways to win in life, man. There are ways to win in life. How can you not be passionate about that? You know, man, I'll give you an example because y'all know me. I like to have stories to show that I relate. One of my bros, man, shout out to Andy. He shot me a text the other day and said, I just accepted a full-time position at the firehouse. And I got that text and it was a so-so day that day because, you know, we don't always have perfect days. We don't always have good days. But when I get a text like that, I start smiling and all of a sudden it makes my day. When I get a text from one of my kids or my wife, saying that they love me, it makes me smile. It makes my day. And you know what? I try to tell my wife all the time I appreciate her. I try to tell my kids all the time I appreciate them. I tell pretty much anyone in my life I appreciate you. A lot of times instead of saying thank you, I say appreciate you. Because I'm going to tell you right now, me just speaking about me, I can sit here and say, yeah, it doesn't bother me if somebody doesn't, say that they appreciate me or anything like that. Yeah, it might not bother me, but at the same time, it does feel great when those that you're trying your best to do things for, while you're not looking for a pat on the back, it does feel good to know that they notice you. They notice what you're doing. So I can only imagine how it feels when we do just that. We show the appreciation. We give flowers for them to smell while they're still here. Because there's so many people out there who wait until someone's gone to give them their flowers. I'll give you another example. Look at all these like artists out there, these music artists. whether it's a rapper, singer, instrument player, whatever. Look at how people don't even notice them half time, and then they die, and then everybody notices all their music. They're appreciating their music. It's that and the third. Whether it's an actor, whether it's a player, whether it's a neighbor down the street, whether it's somebody that you just seen in the supermarket. It's the same no matter what, man. Even if you have somebody bagging groceries, or someone who gave you directions inside of a store, you tell that person that you appreciate them. You know why? Because it's like I say when it comes to checking on people, you never know what that person is going through. It's like panhandlers. Everybody is quick to pass judgment on a panhandler, and I've been guilty of this myself. Guilty as charged. Sometimes you don't know what that person actually is going through. Yes, you do have those out there who take advantage of the situation, aren't really trying to go out here and get a job or anything like that. But then you have those who actually have to be out there, who feel like they have to be out there. I had one earlier today who didn't really want to hold his sign up. He looked like he was ashamed to be out there. I'm not gonna lie, I gave him $1, and then he looked at me and said, "Are you hiring right now?" Cause he seen the signs on the side of the truck and the machine on the back of my truck, and I'm be honest with you, I wish I was in a position right now where I was hiring, because I would at least give him a chance. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people cast judgment, and in the day, while he has a sign up, he is actually asking if I'm hiring. So you never know about these people. You never know. I learned a long time ago, and I can't remember who I learned this from. God sent a message to me through one of my family members or family friend, and that message was this. They were giving money to someone on the street, and someone else said, I wouldn't give money to them because you don't know, if they're using that for drugs or alcohol or anything like that. And this family member said, it doesn't matter what they use that money for. They could use it for drugs, they could use it for alcohol. I'm going to bless them either way. And what they do with that money is their choice. End of the day, I'm not blocking my blessing by not giving money, by assuming that this is what they're going to do. So in other words, don't block your blessing. Don't make assumptions. You never know what someone is going through. I know I get the stigma all the time from people who assume because I own a business, I'm a millionaire. I have it all figured out. Sure, that's far from the truth. Most of us business owners uh, really don't have it all together, man. We spend so much time banging our head against the walls trying to figure out what's the next move. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't have faith, it is gonna be tough to run a business. If I didn't have faith in God, I don't know where I would be right now. I'd be lost, to be completely honest with you. So I say all this to say, as I start to ramble on here about so many different scenarios, because I can go on and on and on, because I love appreciating on people. I love it. I love being around a bunch of winners. Everyone around me are winners. I don't care if For example, one of our kids has a great practice, or better yet, even better, I know a lot of people get happy when their kids have an achievement in a sport. It's more of a win for me when one of them comes in the door and says, "Hey, I made a new friend today," or "Hey, I got a 96 on my test," or "Hey, I had a great day and I learned a lot today." Those are wins that I love right there. Those are wins. I love to tell all those around me how proud I am of all of them. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna have to keep it 100 with y'all. Keeping it on 1,000 right now. It honestly feels good when you're appreciated as well. You know, some people close to you actually say that they're proud of you as well. So don't hesitate to tell those around you that you're proud of them, that you appreciate them. Give them their doggone flowers while they're here to smell them, man. Don't wait till they're gone. Don't be a crab in a barrel. And I'm gonna be real with you. If you got crabs in a barrel, you got crabs around you, you're gonna need to cut them loose, man. You're gonna need to cut them loose. But that's what I got this week, man. Tell everyone that you appreciate them. And check on your people, man. You got to check on your people. You never know what they're going through. You never know. Ask them how they're doing, how they're feeling, how's their mental. Because this person could be great one moment and not so great the next moment. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay for them not to be okay. You just need to let them know that. You need to be there for them. And I know for me and me personally, I try to practice what I preach. I try my hardest to always ask my people close to me, who I love, who are near and dear to my heart. I always try to ask them how they're doing. I always try to ask them how they're feeling. I always try to ask them if there's anything I can do for them. I always try to be there. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you because a person like me can sit there and be a strong person. A lot of times, a person like myself actually needs the same questions asked back because I'm not always okay. But I'm one of those that don't tell people around me that I'm not okay. Because I'm too busy trying to be the strong one. So if you're a person like that as well, make sure you get around someone you can talk to, man. It'll make you feel a lot better. Make sure you develop a relationship with God. That will make you feel a million times better. Y'all take it easy. Y'all be blessed. That's all I have for this week. Peace.
Thank you for listening to Lawn Dude Unearthed. We talk about all kinds of things here. The good stuff, the tough stuff, and everything in between. If you like the show, please give us a 5-star review. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Thanks for tuning in, and have a blessed day.